Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to be sitting down and talking to my favorite people in the world, my subscribers. And if you're not subscribed, you're gonna want to do that. You're gonna let them know you're gonna want to do that. No, but let's cut the chatter and let's just get straight into what today's video is gonna be about. This topic is so near and dear to my heart. It's something I believe everybody should know about, should be talking about more. Yeah, so this is so near and dear to my heart, and this topic is of self-awareness. Now, with everything going on with the whole COVID-19 coronavirus, I mustn't laugh, Cardi B, sorry, the whole coronavirus situation, it is a very stressful time. There could be a lot of emotions being felt by everybody, and I know you guys are at home and you have the time to sit down. So you have the time to sit down, to breathe, and if you're not somebody who already self-reflects, this is a perfect time to do it because you don't got no place else to be but your house. So in this video, I'm just gonna share with you my tips on how I self-reflect so that you could start doing it. Or if you're somebody that already self-reflects, girl, hey, how are you? Being self-aware is, as I love to say, a key to life. Once you become self-aware, nobody can mess with you, nobody can touch you. You are in tune with your emotions, and it is just an amazing feeling to know that you know who you are. So let's jump into the video, shall we? I'm gonna start off by just sharing with you how I started self-reflecting. Really kind of happened hand in hand once I started dibbling and dabbling into spirituality. Not just like religion. I've always been religious, not religious to the extreme, but I've always had a relationship with God. But I'm just talking about more like spirituality, our soul, our inner being, stuff like that. I came across this video on YouTube. I don't even know how I came across this video, but this is how I got into spirituality. So I saw this video from KRS-One. I will link it down below. Woo! When I tell you this video, it just opened my eyes. I don't know what I was going through at the time, but this is exactly what I needed at that moment to get me to who I am today. I'm not perfect, but honey, I'm a lot better than what I was before, you know? So in this video, KRS-One, he basically is giving an interview and he does this exercise with the audience. If you don't want to go through all the trouble of watching the video, I'll just do with you the exercise he did with his audience. And he basically held up a sign. Let me just, okay, that says love, right? So he basically held up a sign and he said to say that word that he's holding up without moving your mouth and without making any sound. So obviously, if you do it right now, you read it in your head as love. So he basically continued on to make the point of asking, who is that person that just spoke? Like, who is it that just said love in your head? And then he also went even deeper into speaking about how is it that we're able to speak and hear and see without any of our actual senses, without any of our actual eyes, mouth, voice, all of that. So basically, this video just really opened my eyes to realizing that there are really two forms of us. There's our outer physical being, and then there's our inner being, which is our soul, our mind, our consciousness, whatever it is you want to call it. Self-reflecting is really sitting down and getting to know who that person is on the inside of you, and it is just such a powerful thing, really. So I'm just gonna give you guys some tips on how I self-reflect. So what I have realized is that a lot of the time I find myself needing to just sit down and have a day of self-reflection whenever I feel like I'm losing touch of what I'm doing, or I'm losing focus, or I'm getting easily distracted, because with like life, it's just so easy to get distracted with everything you have going on. and sometimes you just need to recenter and refocus. And other times I will self-reflect whenever I'm feeling down or lost, really, like I don't know what I'm even doing, or I feel like I have just a bad mood, or like I'm in a rut or I'm down about something. A lot of the times I don't automatically know what it is, and I'll need to sit down and self-reflect and just have that time to really figure out what it is that's bothering me and to fix the problem. So having said that, I'm gonna share with you guys my tips on how to self-reflect. So step one is to get your alone time. It's to create time for you and yourself. Now, the perfect time, COVID-19, the perfect time. You have time to sit down in your home by yourself. Hey, I'm not saying self-isolate unless you need to. If I have work or if I have school, I will literally not go to either. I will call out for a day of self-reflection. I will, because it's that serious. So I will call out for a day of self-reflection if I have work and I just wake up and I'm like, nah, sorry, something is off, I can't do it. That's how in touch you get with yourself over time of doing this. So yeah, girl, create the time for yourself to sit down and really figure out what's going on within. Step two, I'd say, is to create the space. Like, you want to set up the space. You don't want to do this in a space where you're not comfortable. I feel like that will be a hindrance to the whole process. So really just make sure your room is clean, make sure your area is clean, or if you like clutter, make sure it's cluttered, whatever floats your boat. But I feel like the clean is a little bit better. So just make sure your room is clean, light a candle if you will. Love candles. Light a candle if you will, play a little Janae Aiko, whatever it is that really soothes your soul. You could play that in the back, or if you like the quiet, do that, honey. Yeah, just create the ideal space for yourself to really sit down and reflect and stuff like that. So after doing that, the third thing you want to do is, I would advise pen and paper or like your laptop and writing it down. I have tons in my Google Docs. I have tons of past like self-reflections I've done, and it's so cool to just go back and look and be like, wow, like that's crazy that I said that, because right now I'm falling back into old habits. Don't we love that? As you know, journal. If you haven't seen my past video on journaling, I will link it. Go and watch that, because that is also a form of self-reflection. So yeah, I would basically just say get the pen and paper, get something to write, and just free write. Like, just write whatever it is that's on your mind. Like, lately I've been feeling like this, that, and the third. I really don't know what it could be. Da, da, da. Just write. And as you go on, I feel like you will start uncovering what the issue is. Or if you're not really that much of a writer, I would say ask yourself questions like, okay, when did I start feeling, not even that, but as simple as, what emotions am I feeling right now? You know, like, how is it that I feel? You know, how is it that I want to feel? Okay, what do I do on a day-to-day basis? Like, what situations have occurred that made me feel upset? You know, just stuff like that. And then once you see stuff like that, you can really look and then like look deeper. Like, okay, if I was upset that I didn't have juice on this day, clearly I'm thirsty. You know, clearly that is the issue here. So it's really like that. Like, once you write, you need to just take a further step and look deeper. So I definitely say, if you're new to the whole self-reflection game, writing is an amazing way to just help you do it. It makes the process easier. But if you're like somebody who like just reflects often, you spend a lot of time just by yourself sometimes, and you're feeling in a rut, it's good to just like think. Or sometimes I speak out loud. I know I'm crazy, but sometimes I do speak out loud, or I pray out loud, and that helps me just figure out what it is going on the inside. But yeah, so definitely write out what it is, ask yourself questions, and then go from there. These are some of the benefits I've seen to tell you guys. Like, you're happier, I feel like you become a more ambitious and successful person overall because you know what it is you want and what it is you desire. So now you have more clarity on how to actually work towards that. Because when you don't know what you want, you just be doing whatever. You just be doing whatever. So it is good to know what you want. You're more calm. I've noticed I'm more calm because I do spend a lot of time in self-reflection, and I spend a lot of time by yourself. That's another tip. Spend time alone. That is a major way to increase your self-awareness without even doing all the writing and stuff like that. Just taking time, watching movies by yourself, running errands by yourself, listening to music by yourself, just taking that time to be one with yourself. It really does make a huge difference on just your whole clarity and everything like that. I spend time alone, and when I self-reflect and stuff like that, I just feel so at peace because it's like I have nothing to worry about. Like, I know what I'm doing. I know what's going on inside and outside, you know? So, self-reflecting also helps you heal from whatever it is that it helps you figure out that things hurt you that you didn't even know hurt you. Like, that's how deep this is. It helps you figure out that you were hurt by something you didn't even know. Like, you going on your life and you're like, oh wait, hold on. Once you self-reflect, you see like, hold on, that hurt me when he did that, you know? That hurt me when she did that. Now it got me thinking like this. There's just so many revelations that can happen. So many revelations that can happen. But yeah, this video was kind of a ramble, but I just wanted to talk to you guys about self-reflection. It is just so important. It is so important. It is so important. That's basically all I have to say about this. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know how long this video was gonna be, but I feel like I said everything I wanted to say about this topic. If you guys want more videos like this, or if you have more questions about this topic or any other relating topic, let me know down below. Hit me up on Instagram or email me, whatever it is. I'll leave my email down below. Whatever it is, and I'll film the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this helps somebody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love each and every one of you. I hope you guys are staying safe, staying indoors, and staying positive during this trying time. But as they all say, this too shall pass. So I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.